to be part of your, such creative entrepreneurs, which is very tough, because you know what, I also wanted to become an entrepreneur recently, and I am actually in the process of getting into business also along with teaching, because IIT Powai, in all IIT, in fact IIT Powai started, we started incubation center, so they encourage all faculty members to get into business, to get into entrepreneurship. So for 3 years they will provide us some grant and space and etc. And you establish your business and then you move out, something like that. Okay. So there is a support from IIT, and the country is also looking for new entrepreneurships and new values so new, in the sense, new impact in the society. So IIT encourage this kind of ideas which will have a level of impact in the society. Okay, so this through business, everything happens through business. So even if you do anything, small thing also, if it is not getting into business, it's of no value. So we learned it from US and Europe and all such stuff. So my job, how much time? 20 minutes. Okay, so we always look towards this thing, MIT, National Institute of Technology, because they are the pioneer of new ideas and converting ideas into business. So for example, I will take some few examples. Lego toys. You have seen Lego toys. Such a wonderful idea actually. What do we have in Lego toys? Only blocks. So there was a mathematician. It is not a designer, not a scientist, or not even an engineer. It was a mathematician who designed that. So mathematician from MIT, and there they designed and they converted into business. That is very important. Not only somebody will make Lego toys and they will keep just like that. You see, for example, that Rubik cube and all. It was if they converted into business heavily. That is something which all of us have to learn. Okay, you are doing, entrepreneurship is not an easy game, that I know. Because recently I wanted to get into one big idea, in the sense, because we do, our students, they make a lot of projects. Like for example, one of my students was working on 2 things. One is, along with me, and they are PhD students and IT PhD students also, and we select topics, for example, like air purification, outdoor air purification. The idea got selected in Dubai Fest and all such stuff. Okay, so I wanted to get into that also. For example, in Delhi, and we keep hearing this thing. In the month of December, like we get a huge fog in Delhi. Okay, it comes from Punjab, and there is always news. Okay, they require, and government, they put outdoor air purifier also. So that is one of the ideas. Another idea is, like for example, EV charging. You might have seen, electric vehicle charging. अभी उसका business है $2.7 billion, but it is going to be $23 billion after just 5 years. Big business, too big actually. Now in Mumbai we started saying EV chargers. Okay, in Nagpur it will come just within no time, and everybody will have domestic EV chargers. It's a big business actually. I wanted to get into that. It's a 500 crore business. Now if somebody comes 500 crore, they will earn after 5 years like anything. So it's that level of business, you see. So I wanted to get into that, and what you said, no sir. I contact one astrologer whether should I get into it or not. He said, see, it's going to be successful if you get into it. But it's not a cakewalk. Okay, so I do artist. I am an artist also. So I do art painting and installation and other products also I make. And I wanted to get business also. So there is a conflict, you know. And I was in a major dilemma. What should where to go? Okay, one is art and one is business. Okay, because if I get into EV charging business, I know it is going to. I will be super rich, millionaires. Okay, I know that from now only. Okay, but that astrologer, very good astrologer, he said that see, you are now 48. Okay, you are not young. Very practical, you know. You will be successful, but on the cost of your health and all those things. Okay, because when it comes to business, it's a sleepless night you have to go through and a lot of traveling and you have to be prepared for that. Okay, other side is okay, you are having very good the talent of art and all, and you can become good also in that. So then I choose, you know what, a safest one. And the safest one, okay, for myself. If I have chosen this, I would have become bigger. So business is not easy. What you guys are doing, no, so it's tremendous. I respect a lot, you see, because I know what it is. You know, it is not easy. I know that. You see. So whoever entrepreneur know, I'm superbly I surrender myself. You see, because it's a value. You see. So that's very very important, no, for. So I started one small business now. Calfa.com, the brand name is, and I am into craft also because I was working. I was working with United Nations for a project to upliftment of bamboo craft people in northeastern area, northeastern state of the country. Okay, so I know everybody there and all the interior places as far as bamboo craft concerned. You know, so I know that business very well now. So because of that, I started in IIT Bombay now. Okay, so and I know that this business is going to be only maximum 2 crores. You know. Craft cannot go beyond certain limit. But if I get into EV charger, it is going to be like 1,000 crore or something like that. So the figure, no? Okay, see, I will put almost nearly, or you can say 25% energy in craft sector. However, if I put 100% energy in EV charger, it will be maybe 200 times more business. You see. So, what is my talk today? That see, technology is very important. It is coming by its own speed. So technology, business, technology is very important. For example, VR and AR and VR, new charger, you know, all these new businesses are emerging. You see, so they are very very important to get into. When you go to Auto Expo any time, like after 2 years now, it's going to be there every year, every 2 years in Delhi they have exhibitions of Auto Expo. More than car stalls, there are EV chargers stalls are there. You know. There used to be tire stalls and that. But now EV charging is coming like anything. So whoever wants to, so some of you, for example, a few of you can club together and get into EV charger because this is going to be the future. Another future is energy. Energy is going to be one of the very very crucial business in the future. Whatever energy, you know, solar energy, wind energy, whatever energy you see. So energy, water, and EV charger is nothing but an energy only actually. You just supply, you convert one energy to another, and you just supply to some other device, and then it goes. So battery and energy and water, these businesses are going to be the future. You know, so this is how I see. What is whenever some of the examples of innovation I have, for example, you know, how do these tankers take, not tankers, containers. Okay, the ships used to come on the dock, and then people used to load the things and you know in the ships. So that used to take lot of time, you know, 8 days and like that. So sheep used to stay there for 8 days. Then somebody thought that okay, let me design a container. Because container, you already dump, you load all the things inside the container before the ship arrives. So and then as soon as the ship arrives, then they just load in the ship, and then the ship starts. So somebody has to see what is important here. No, one person could see or could find the we say identification of problem. Gap identification. Where do we see? How do we identify the problem? So that person saw that there is a problem. Why does this ship has to stay for 10 days? Ideally, just within a day, all the containers will go back and the ship will go next day. Otherwise, 10 days they used to take to load the ship. So that this is what actually we have to see how to identify the issues and the problem. Business will come automatically. For example, Steve Jobs is one of the very important figure when it comes to this kind of talk. He only connected three things. He was a very creative person actually. He only connected three dots. And when Apple becomes public, before that only professionals used to know Apple. Only graphic designers used to know Apple. Nobody used to know. Only all people used to know Bill Gates and Microsoft. But when it becomes public, when Steve Jobs got iPod, iPod that long time back, 25 years back, he only connected three things. He connected the internet and the albums, numbers, music, songs, and like that, and that small device. Very nicely identified the problem. But before that, Walkman was there. Exactly same. Walkman was there. The moment iPod came, everything disrupted. What was Walkman? Like Sony only used to produce Walkman that time, and big business Sony. Before that also Sony guys, that's the head of the Sony. He could see the identification of problem when I talk about it. He could see the problem that how does a person listen music while walking? That was a very interesting problem statement. He could see that, and they designed Walkman, heavily successful product, super heavy, And Japan, they used to design, when I used to visit Japan also that time also, they used to design Walkman for themselves. It never used to come to our country, Japanese का अलग सा Walkman होता था, very different design, very nice, So they used to design, they used to have a big company. The moment iPod came, it was disrupted. They had to shut down the company, the Walkman companies, because iPod just boomed like anything. Everybody started producing the afterward. So Steve Jobs guys, they could see that problem. So it is very important to see how we identify problem and how do we get into this thing. So I see that EV charger is one of the very interesting problem, which is futuristic. Future problems, not today's problem, but futuristic problem. It can be anything. A very small problem can be identified and converted to business also. I should not be telling you, because you are doing that. You see, you are practicing. Only I am sharing knowledge whatever I have. So, for example, Typhoon is one of a very good, eminent channels who is in AI now, artificial intelligence, which is also coming in a very speed. Heavy speed. AI is going to come like heavy speed. All these low dexterity jobs will be taken care by AI very soon. Radiologists चले जाएंगे, columnists चले जाएंगे, all these sonography करते हैं वो भी चले जाएंगे. Everything will be done by machines. Very soon, after 10 years, उनका पूरा replacement होगा. Doctors भी चले जाएंगे, pathologists चले जाएंगे. It's going to be just you put your hand and the whole data will give machine. Why to have pathology? It will be like vending machine. Very soon. So creativity is extremely extremely important in the future. If we have to stay in the business, it is going to be different very soon. So that's how we see. But craft is not possible with machine. Craft is not possible. You know, for example, the wooden toys and all, they will have a big demand in the future. Craft toys and you know, whatever